What is up? How we doing? How we doing? See if we get anyone in here. Second stream of the day. What's up, Silver, my man? XRP Army in the house. Let's go. Are we live? It says waiting still. Let me refresh. But yeah, nothing's happening still. Bitcoin's still stuck. All right, there we go. We got it refreshed. The bears are real. Yeah, bears are real. All right, we're all good to go. What is up, Slava, my man? How you doing? Not bad. We got 6 people in and just over a minute. Yeah, Silver, didn't you say you're from down in South Texas? Around the South Padre Island area? I think I remember you saying that. What's up, Alan? Render is up 9%. Render. We haven't looked at Render in a while. We used to look at Render all the time when Patrick was in here. Patrick hasn't been here in a while. He's been MIA for a long time. Oh, Render's about to take off. Everyone pile in. She just broke the high off of the double bottom. Getting stuck in a red box, but it looks bullish here. What the hell is red? Redstone. Yeah, Render looks like it's about to take off here. What the hell's going on? Just made food. You ate and you're chilling. What'd you make, my man? What I had today was some ice water and a package of tuna. Some flavored tuna. Trying to get in better shape. Fasting and eating better. That's all you can do when you're poor. Let's see here. Alright, we're all good on everything. 6 votes. Yeah. We really don't have any bears in this channel on the chat. You guys are loading up and bullish. Loading up and waiting on the moon. Okay, Aransas Pass, okay. Yeah, not a bad place to be, right on the water. Yeah, but I mean, Render right here. Starting to form bullish market structure. Made a slightly higher high off of the double bottom. Yeah, we're gonna be bullish on Easter. What is Jesus doing? Jesus was starting to pump yesterday. Oh, she's not doing anything. Wow, it's dead in the water. 0%. Yeah, the Jesus token is just There's candles that spawn in and there's no wicks. It's just a candle. Let's see. What's up, Cryptic Jared? How you doing, my man? Yeah, back at it for at least an hour or so. We'll see how it goes. Silver's extra bullish. Yeah, a lot of these coins we're looking at are on the bottoms. They're accumulating. They're looking bullish. Some things are curling up. Render here's curling up. Someone tell Patrick Render's about to take off. Ah, damn. That sounds delicious, my man. Roasted wedges, slow roasted beef, salad, ham sandwiches with Swiss cheese. That sounds good. Compared to my little tuna packet I ate with a spoon in the corner of the Shadow Realm. Little flavored tuna packet with a little plastic spoon. Oh my god. Jesus says to load up on ZBEC. Yep, ZBEC's gonna be a good play. ZBEC Network. I cannot wait till I can get into the market. Yeah, ZBEC's still holding over the... It's right on the 382. High to the low and the 236 here. It's looking bullish right now. Stock RSI here on the 3-day chart is just creeping over 50. Yeah, ZBEC looks like it wants to take off also. There's a lot of coins on the bottom and a lot of coins that look like they're about to start pumping. I think we're about to get something going. I really don't want to miss these coins, but I have no way to get in. Yeah, ZBEC looks good. What's up, Crushed? Amp anything? What does that mean? What's up, Flip Coins, my man? How you doing? Yeah, we're back. At least for a little bit. We'll see what happens. I gotta keep grinding away at this so it doesn't, so the channel doesn't die. Amp. You talking about Amp? We haven't looked at Amp in forever. What was the sister token of Amp? I don't remember. There was Amp and another one that were like the same. Amp on the Gemini chart. Let's see what we have going on. Amp broke the trend. She's down below the 236, so low to the high. 786 is coming up, it looks like. As long as you're below 204. Maybe not. Yeah, so possible 33% drop, but you can clearly see it's back at the bottom from back in October, November of 2020. Here, so it looks like the bottom is in on Amp, but the question is, are people going to buy it? So it did already break down. It is on macro support and resistance area, so it looks good here. It wicked down all the way to this level. Yeah, I would have to say the bottom is in on Amp. And then just do it on the weekly chart just to see real quick. Once we get back over that previous trend line. Yeah, so back over the 382 at 00555. Then you should be good to go. It's probably going to come back up here off of the macro bottom, back test, hold 4-4, and then it'll try to break out and break back to the upside, if you get the idea. So Amp, yeah, if you're bullish on Amp, it's not in a bad spot to be buying in. It looks like the macro bottom is in, and then Amp to the moon. Let's get this one out of the way so we can see. But yeah, you got to ask yourself if people are going to buy AMP. So a 786 retracement up to 4.5 would be a 13.5x. And then a new high would be, damn. It's probably not going to do that. There's probably no new high on AMP. That would take you up to 41 and 120x. So if you're lucky, yeah, I think AMP 618 up to 2 pennies for a 6x would be decent. And then if you're lucky, 4.5 for a 12.5x. But I don't know. I don't think people are going to buy AMP. Oh, we got flip coins for 10. I appreciate that, my man. I appreciate the super sticker there. What is that? Is that a controller? Cool controller. I appreciate that, my man. I appreciate it a lot. After the last few months, I'm ready for the market to pump. Hopefully May will be a good month for crypto. What's up, Nick? Yeah, someone said in the earlier live stream that May and June are going to be bullish on crypto. So, and everything we're looking at, everything, there's so many coins that are on the bottom and everything looks bullish right now. It looks like we're about to get a leg up. So I hope you guys make a lot of money in the next couple of months. What's up, Cha, my man? What's up, Ari? How you doing? You're about to watch the replay, but I went live again. Yeah, you can still watch it. We covered a lot of coins earlier. So feel free to watch it again. But yeah, it looks like, I mean, XCN's holding up, Bitcoin's holding up, still not breaking out. We're not doing anything yet, but we're getting there. I think the market's about to have a leg up. Not to the moon, but just to move up. So we're gonna load our bags. Not me, of course, but you guys are gonna load your bags up, and we're gonna get a leg up. Then we're gonna pull back, and then we'll go again at some point. Top out in November, and you guys are gonna be making all kinds of money. Positive vibes. Nick says XCN. ANVL is the sister coin. I never heard of that one. ANVL. No, it was something else. It was AMP and maybe it was Flow. I don't remember. I never heard of Anvil. We got Ross for 10. Ross says, gotta open an OnlyFans page for that crypto money. Man. Do people really make money on OnlyFans? What are you gonna do on there? You gonna watch a fat old guy take his shirt off? And just scream crypto all day? Hey, that might work. Just make videos and just scream XRP to the moon. Take your shirt off. ANVL. But yeah, XCN here doesn't look bad. It's still holding. Holding bullish here. So as soon as we get over pretty much 2 pennies, then XCN's going to take off again. But if it doesn't play out, as long as the XCN's over our green support box here, over the macro 382 at 1.5, you're still good. So we've seen this many times in the past to where it gets stuck in the downtrend and the channel, whatever it's going to be, bull flag, and it just comes right down. People just start selling again. But it's looking good. It's holding up. It's getting squeezed right here. Next little move up, if we break out over 2 on XCN, once we get over 2, it should send us up. 21%, and then 2.4, and then when we get over this red box here, the double 618, we're still looking for that 3 cent mark, 80% move. Next big target to watch on XCN. I think that's where she's headed to if she breaks out here. Oh man, I appreciate the words, Nick. Just got back from the beach. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Must be nice. I went to the beach a couple of weeks ago. But I can't wait to get back to the beach all the time. That's the life, just living at the beach and just chilling. That's why I need to get back into the market and make some kind of money. My brother actually asked me, he said, if you had $2,000 to invest right now, how much could you make? I was like, if I had $2,000, I'd put in a long position on a certain coin and make well over 100K. But right now it's a dream. XCN should be in the next leg up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, my man. Everything looks like it's about to have a move up. I know there's people calling for bearish moves and the bears are in control and we're going down to 70K again, but the charts are telling us something different. That we're about to start going up. The whole market looks bullish to me. Maybe I'm a perma bull, but it looks good to me. Anvil on MEXC. Let's see what we got here. Anvil. The hell is this? I don't know what this is. I can't even do anything with this. It's got a scam wick to the downside. Wait, what did you say about it? Nah, this is not the sister coin of it. Unless it is, maybe. I don't know what this is, but I can't do anything with this. It's going sideways. I wouldn't buy this coin. If this is the right coin. I want to say it was Flux. Amp and Flux. No, not Flux. Flow, maybe? But this one right here, if this is what you're talking about, high to the low, you're over the 382, so not in a bad spot over 002. Breakout was over 003. If this is the sister coin, I don't even know what this is. A new high on this one up to penny and a half would be a 7x. But I don't think that's it. You're not gonna touch XRP till it gets to $100. Wait, what? Oh, damn. So you guys think XRP is going to $100? XRP Moon Boys in the house with their little pipe dreams. I don't know if it's going to do that. $100 XRP. Yeah, wouldn't that make it overtake Bitcoin? But I guess that's what you guys want. She's still holding up very bullish here. XRP's still holding the 236 over $2. Very bullish. I think she's going to hit $10 this cycle. Used to be $5, but we have the new high 1272 at 830, but it's probably going to wick up to $10 for a nice round solid number. So at least this cycle, another what, 4.5x on this thing. Maybe $100 next cycle. She pumps up here and pulls back and holds this level for the next 3 years, and then we go up to $100. Let's go, $100 XRP. Bitcoin's next leg up should go to 88,900. Yeah, I think that's the big price to beat too. Damn, looks horrible. Oh, it's because we're on the monthly. Yeah, it looks like 88,800 once we get over 85.5. If we can break through that, if we make a higher high up to 88,900, then that's very bullish. That would be extremely bullish. ZBAC's not doing anything, but it's holding up very well. It's holding up. It looks like it's about to start running again. ZBCN to the moon. This is what I want to buy in. I want to buy in really bad on ZBCN. She's coming down a little bit, but you're still holding the 236 right under the 382. But ultimately, as we know, stock RSI is about to cross 50, cross bullish here, and she's going sideways and holding support. So ZBCN does not look bad at all where it is. It's reminding me of XCN. Sideways, down, sideways, and then holding support, and it just went to the moon. But with the stock RSI curling up here on the 3-day, it looks really good. And it looks like we're about to get a bullish cross. Yeah, the weekly stock RSI is curling up a little bit. We get a little move just like we did back here. Oh yeah, it's doing the same exact thing. Little move down, fake out, and then it just curled up and went. So if ZBCN here is going to stay bullish, which it looks good, I'm going to miss out. She's about to put in a higher high. She's curling up for the market. She's about to move up 136% to 0024, making higher lows, making a higher high. Now the new higher high is going to take you up here. So yeah, when she gets up to the 786 at 24, if you're still going to hold or take profit, that's probably what's going to happen. Move just like this, a little wick above and then a little pullback, and then we'll just see what happens from there. But yeah, ZBCN looks good. ZBAC is going to be a good one. Daddy needs some new shoes. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, ZBCN I think is going to 3 to 4 pennies. What's up, Dave F? Load up on ZBAC, homie. If I could, I would. I have no money right now and no job, and YouTube's been killing me. But I really do think the accumulation here, this thing's going to just rocket out of here. So 2.5 pennies for a 24x, 3 pennies for a 31x, and then possibly 4 pennies for a 40x. And then people are going to be asking, what is ZBCN? I don't know about it. It's going to be one of those coins that comes out of nowhere, and no one really knows what it is or what it does. You have those every cycle. But those people weren't watching the charts and looking at this nice setup here. ETH to 23.95 from here. All right, we're bullish for TikTok tube. Yeah. Damn, you got 50 million ZBAC. $50 million. Damn, so if it goes to 3 pennies, you got a $1.5 million. Damn. If that's correct. WCT is up. Yeah, there's so many coins. I can't even remember some of these new ones we look at. Oh yeah, this one's new. It's just going up. Yeah, that's it. It's done. It got stuck right at the 618. Back it up. High to the low, 618 came into play perfectly. Candles are getting stuck at 50. It's time to go down. Yeah, so if you got this coin and you're still in profit, just know that's probably the top. Not financial advice. But if you can stay over, looks like 47 down to 44, you're still bullish. I would say any lower than 47, then that's the top, and it's just going to come down. It'll probably come all the way down to the 618236 at about 40. So any lower than that price, if that's the top, then you're going to drop 18, 19%. Hold that area again, and then take it from there. But perfect example of the bull run of coins right now that are not, it's not alt season, so high to the low on the macro charts when they pump up to the 618. There's no bull run yet, and there's no alt season, so that 618 is very important. Get stuck at it and it's over. But if this one can stay bullish over that 236, a new high would be another 60% move. But the fact that it smacked right into the 618 perfectly is not good. Looking for 2 million USD exit. Damn. You might get that if it hits 4 cents. Damn. I wish I was in the market to where I knew I was going to get some kind of... because I know right now these coins are going to blast out of here. If I had money in the market and I knew that within the rest of the year I was going to make this amount of money at least, life would be so much better than the shadow realm depressing thing it is right now. What about the INC token? What's up, Nia? Happy Easter to you too. Yeah, we got some new people in here. Where you guys from? We always ask this when new people come in. We got 25 people watching. WF Capital, TikTok, Nia, Dave F. You guys know I'm from South Texas. INC incentive token. INC, let's see what we got here. Incentive. Oh damn, I forgot about 1 inch. Oh, it's a pulse chain token. Yeah, you got all the pulse chain tokens, huh? Damn, how old is this token? Yeah, you said earlier that the pulse chain was a lawsuit forever from the SEC, and it's over, so I guess these pulse chain tokens are not a bad play. I guess I need to change the music. Yeah, this thing's been out for a while. She's curling up. So high to the low really quick here on incentive. She's back above the 236. But you're back above it, but you're getting stuck because all this support is your heavy resistance level, even back here. So if you can maintain over 140 and start pushing up a little bit here, we'll get a smaller target, and then get over $3, then you're bullish on this thing. And then if that is the case, to the moon on incentive. Holy crap. 786 retracement would be your 18x up to 26, and then to the moon would be your 240x to 347 if it's just gonna have a god candle spawn in up there. But short term here, it has to get over this macro resistance area. Alright, so yeah, I would say that if it can get over this 382, then you have something. A move to the upside. But you have to get over about 165 and hold. That's where it's getting stuck right now. If not, this is probably going to turn into a wick. You're going to get stuck below 140 and continue your little move sideways. If not more down, because it did make a lower low. So it could still be one of those coins that comes down back to the very bottom volume area if it gets stuck here. Bearish below 165, and then it'll come right back down. $165. Get another job, accumulate. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm looking at jobs every day. I just, in between streams from the stream earlier, I put in like 3 more applications in different places. So I'm hoping to get something this next week, hopefully. That, along with the YouTube revenue here, I should be doing pretty good. But just in between, it's just like death. But yeah, Orlando, Jamaica, and Orlando. All right. I bet it's nice down there in Jamaica. Got some nice beaches. We got just chillin' 2025 for 20. I appreciate that. You have no idea. That's awesome. Happy Easter weekend. Be mindful. Crypto rise from the dead. Yeah. Good words there. I don't even care that I'm not in the market, but I want crypto to rise from the dead. Undead crypto. That's what we need. I appreciate the 20. That's awesome. Keeps the dream alive of doing this. Would love to visit Dallas and Austin one day. Oh, you're in Toronto. Oh, we got a Canadian in the house. Yeah, those are busy places. Austin is horrible. I don't know if any of you guys have been to Austin, Texas ever, but Austin has a problem. They have a good, nightlife thing going on, but they have tons of homeless people. It's ridiculous. They're everywhere. I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but yeah, Austin is just ridiculous. You're a Pulse Maxi. Half an hour from Boston. Boston in the house. So I take it you're a Patriots and a Red Sox fan, huh? Do you focus mainly on price action, or do you research tokenomics? I used to do the tokenomics and put the market caps and stuff, but it's just, there's too many coins. It's too much to keep up with. I just been lately going by charts. The charts are telling us what we are. So if you're making higher highs and higher lows, you're bullish. If you're breaking down and you're bearish. ZBCN breaking down. A feminist jumped over my department and got me fired yesterday. Damn, dude. That sucks. Yeah, I understand though. It's never good to get fired. Ready for the next crypto bull run? Yeah, we all are. I'm ready for it to go now. ZBCN's breaking down. We just looked at it. It's not breaking down. It's just moving. It's still holding the 236, but it's still holding. It looks good still. Nothing to worry about. Pile in while you can. She went straight to corporate and going back home with ETH. Hit 6K this cycle. Yeah, if we have a good bull run, if we have a monster bull run, I think ETH is going to 10K. I need to be able to do that. I got 2K in a long position. Yeah, ZBCN looks still good here. You got a long on this one. I think you told me that earlier in the other live stream. Unless something happens and it obviously just breaks down, you should be good. Hopefully you got a stop loss in play so you don't lose all your money. Because I really don't see it coming back down. As long as your stop loss is over 308, you should be good. I mean, if you get stopped out, you get stopped out. What kind of move is that? It's not too bad. At least you don't want to get liquidated. It's a 20% drop. I know you would lose money, but as long as you got your little stop loss here, and you got your 10x in play. I don't know what your liquidation price is. Usually on a 3 to 5x, they're pretty far away. 10x is a little bit tighter, but the stock R size just poking above 50 and you're holding support. It looks like it wants to flip bullish here and move up, so I hope it does. I hope it does for you. Hope you get your 10x play to the moon, or not to the moon, but we are not from Massachusetts, we are from Texas and Colorado. Came from Forex to crypto. Sometimes price action is all you need. Yeah, I mean, if something's making higher highs and higher lows, it's bullish. If something's making lower lows and lower highs, it's bearish. It's pretty simple. Even though Bitcoin is making lower highs and lower lows, it looks bearish. It depends on what time frame you look at, because we go to the monthly. On the monthly time frame, you're just simply doing the same thing you did last time. A little bear flag action. Move up, bear flag, move up, bear flag. Or not bear flag, bull flag. What the hell? Move up, bull flag, move up, bull flag. And I went over this in one of the other Bitcoin charts. That if you just look at the macro on it, the price action, every time you formed, a continuation pattern, you dumped. And I don't know what chart it was on. We had one Bitcoin chart that has it all mapped out already. Let me see if I can find it. Bitstamp is our old one. Coinbase is the one we're using now. Maybe it is the Coinbase one. I don't remember. Oh well. But it's there somewhere. And this is this is our timeline chart. November 2025 is the top. November 2026 is the bottom. It lines up perfectly. So we got this much time left to go up. Up and to the moon. Ocean Drive. Let's play that one. Wow, it's almost 8 o'clock already. TARS AI is so undervalued. Yeah, TARS AI is a good one. Man, how many Davids we got in here? David 81's in the house. Yeah, TARS AI is a good one, but I think it was going to 0 last time we looked at it, wasn't it? I think this one will run when Solana runs finally. Yeah, this one's been going down forever. But yeah, these coins that are like this that have been going to 0 forever, I don't think I'm gonna buy into them. So just keeping it simple. There's nothing that's telling us, so we'll pull it down here. So from the high to the low, short term, to see if this thing's gonna come back up. Big price to beat is gonna get back over 10.99 here. All this support is gonna be heavy resistance when we get back up here. But it pretty much came back all the way down. So if you can get over 3.6, bottom is in, breakout is over 4.9. And that should send you up to try to test that 9.9 level, or 10 level, whatever you want to call it. But it's got a nice little move up at the moment. But it has to get some follow through. So maybe that was the bottom on it. But yeah, something with a chart like this that's been going to 0 forever, I would never buy this coin. Even though I like the project, I like TARS AI. If that is somehow the bottom and you're buying in now and you're holding, 300x. A new high on this one would be the 1618 at 59.60 cents, would be a 16x. And if I can get through that, over $1 would be a 35x. If it stays alive here. What's up, Dan? XCN was shielded by that ninja dude. Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah, sideways is better than down. I think the down is over. I think it's up and sideways from here on out. All the warm cities in the US have homeless issues now. Yeah, but Austin is just ridiculous. I don't know why they don't do something to do something for that. I know it takes a lot of resources and money and stuff, but the amount of homeless people you see in Austin is ridiculous, and drug addicts. Hell, even in San Antonio one time. Last time I was there a couple years ago, San Antonio, we stayed at a hotel downtown, and there were people on the ground everywhere, just drug addicts everywhere. And there was this dude, he pulled his pants down in the middle of the main street there in downtown and just took a shit. The kids were in the car and everything. Everyone saw it. I'm just like, what the hell's going on? But that's why I don't like big cities. When ZBCN rips are getting 1 to 13 retro Jordans. What's up, Eddie? Anyone heard of Orchid? Yeah, we've heard of Orchid. What's up, Jim? NKN had a nice move yesterday. Looks like she's in the range to accumulate. Yeah, I think we said the bottom is in on NKN. But yeah, the last time I was in Austin was... Well, no, I was there a couple of weeks ago. But we went in real quick to go do something, get something signed. And we really didn't see much. But the last time I was in Austin was a couple of years ago, and that's when it was just horrible. And then the last time, like I said, in San Antonio, it was just... It's like, what is happening? Yeah, NKN hit the final area, and it looks like the bottom should be in on this one. Just got a little curl up here. Oh man, I don't know what's gonna happen with NKN. Jim knows everything. The Mad Monk Orchid. Yeah, I think the bottom for NKN is in. Just going sideways now, curling up a little bit. We got OXT in the house. It's Cryptomyalysis burner account. What's up, Cryptomyalysis? He's trying to get people to buy his OXT. Doesn't look horrible. She's curling up here. She's holding over the 786. But yeah, I hope Orchid goes up. You're sitting over the 618, getting stuck at the 786, so as long as you're over 66, 71 is the price to beat. Let's see, monthly on OXT. It's just accumulating. It's going sideways in the channel. There's nothing really bullish or bearish about it. I guess you made a lower high, slightly lower low, so not the bullish stuff charts. So OXT to the moon. But on the macro, OXT got to get over a 96 and then 15 or you're still bearish. That's where it keeps getting stuck. I think once you get over 15, this thing's going to start flying. Confirmation over 31. And OXT to the moon, if this is the bottom. 32x up to 230. Going back to Austin, gotta love Zach Bryan. Who's Zach Bryan? Big cities have big personalities. Yeah. Happy Easter from Portland. Happy Easter, my man. Yeah, that's what you said last time. Your state is suing Coinbase. Austin used to be a great city, not anymore. It all depends on what part of the city you're in too, but there's just too many homeless people. Which, you know, everyone has their own thing in life, but when your city's overrun with homeless people, I think you should do something about it. At least attempt to. Serious dude, YouTube him. Alright, what's his name? Zach Bryan. Zach Bryan. Used to be in Fox, made good profits last year. Yeah, I guess I'll look at that after the stream. Zach Bryan, never heard of him. Oh, man. But yeah, we're almost an hour in. I guess that's it. Just wanted to come on here another time. Get some more views and some more revenue coming in. It's 8 o'clock here. Damn it. Stream just crashed. Not bad. We got 45 votes. You guys are bullish. Damn it. I almost banned you. Ended the poll. Damn. Honestly, don't know if I'm going to be on here tomorrow. I'm going to try my best to be. But yeah, it's going to have to be in the morning if I'm going to do anything tomorrow on here. Man, I'm taking my millions and multiplying them in Africa. I'm going to start a whole generational monopoly. Yeah, do what you got to do. Same in Portland, homeless problem. Yeah. I used to hang out in Austin all the time. My favorite grocery store was Central Texas Market. Never heard of it. Yeah, it's just gotten out of hand lately over the last decade. Even in the small town where I used to live, there's homeless people, and they've been multiplying. Last time I was there, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Victoria, Texas. I used to live there a long time ago, down in that area. But even there in Victoria, Texas, it's a small little town. It's spread out, but you know, every time you come up to a stoplight, there's homeless people. People begging for money, and you're just like, why can't they be helped somehow? I know it's a lot of mental issues. But yeah, we looked at some coins. We did good. Everyone hit the like button on your way back to the Shadow Realm. I'll try to be back on here tomorrow, but it's Easter and gotta go to church in the morning, and then we're going to my brother's house to go barbecue. At least I'll finally get some good food. Been sitting around here eating tuna and sitting in the dark. But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming back in again for the second stream of the day. I appreciate the super chats. David's in Scotland. I've always wanted to go to Scotland and Ireland. Just picked up 40k more ZBCN. Why not? Yeah, you guys loading up are gonna make it out. You're gonna make it out of the shadow realm. But yeah, we only got 11 people left in here watching. But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming in. As always, none of this is financial advice. Thanks for watching. Good luck, everyone. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Happy Easter, and I'll see you again. Peace out.